Are you dating?
In a perfect world, I would be.
Okay.
But I'm not. I
But
scroll
this
through
is
Hinge.
the world that we're in. So.
Oh yeah, so it's not a perfect world, so I'm not. But I do swipe through Hinge.
Okay.
Are you dating a lot?
Crab.
How has it been? I always ask people, like, especially internet people.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard to put your face on an app now because it's just like, oh. Like,
It's
like,
been
this
a
is
lot
an
of like
internet
people
person.
will send me a message like quoting a video or something. That doesn't bother me. I
Yeah.
like it.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
like it. Like, what else am I out here for? I don't like it when people pretend that they haven't seen my videos.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
That's weird. And then they bring it up later, and I'm like, just be up front.
I've had that happen, and then like they'll say afterwards, I knew, like, I low key, like I knew, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay,
Yeah.
like that's fine. I really don't care.
What about you? You weren't you seeing someone or something? Do you want me to not bring that up? Okay.
We're moving through. We haven't obviously. We haven't been back since the 4th of July or before the 4th of July, so we've got a lot to catch up on.
Mhm.
Brooke and I have our notes page
Oh,
that we try
yeah.
to keep pretty updated as we go on, but a lot of the stuff ends up not really making sense when I go back and review it. And my top bullet point for today was crazy sex kinks and electrocution.
Right.
We don't really have to touch on this, but I did meet a girl at a bar 2 weeks ago
Great.
who was talking about her cattle prod that she likes to bring into play.
So I'm gonna need to hear that again.
I asked very
Is
detailed.
that like a branding?
No, it's it has prongs.
Cattle prong.
Prong, not prod. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
a
right.
prong.
And she likes to be electrocuted on her
On her nipples?
Yeah.
Did she have it with her? Did she have the
No,
apparatus?
but I asked, like, how big is that thing? Like, can you travel with it? That's what it looks like.
Okay.
So it is large. It's like nothing to be.
And that top part goes on the nipple, and you shot.
I think you can put it on really anything, any orifice,
Yeah, like in any sort of
any sort of.
This is
ending.
reminding me of that. Have you guys watched that new show, How to Build a Sex Room?
No.
No.
Oh, me neither. I haven't watched that. But they have something like this in some of the sex rooms that are built. Just like
and you know
kinds
this
of-
just from
I'm
just
good.
from
the trailer.
Like, the trailer. I've seen
That's
like
right.
random things on the internet.
That's so
yeah.
crazy.
But it is.
I'm not gonna write off the cattle prong.
So
Really?
I'm not gonna write it
Oh,
off.
okay.
I'm not gonna rate it off either.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
I think that could be kind of fun.
Was that the
I
only
think I
thing
am
that
gonna write it off.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No, you're not gonna offend me.
That's 100% your prerogative.
Yeah.
But so was that all that she was into, or was there other?
No,
things?
she went on, but I was kind of stuck on the cattle prong electrocution kink.
Mm-hmm.
Like how much voltage is too much voltage type thing.
Right.
Like, do you want to be?
Right. No, I think
Yeah.
I think it's great, especially as you get older and you're in LA. I think.
She was 24.
Okay.
I feel like if you get to the cattle prong stage of your sex life at 24, it's like
in her cattle
like-
prong era.
I'm in my cattle prong era. Like, what happens at like 30, like, in 10 years? Like,
Yeah. A Sibian machine.
What's that?
It's a vibrating saddle.
See, that sounds a lot better.
that's just sitting on a dryer, like a washer and dryer.
It's a vibrating saddle, and it's you sort of you sit on it as one would. Not side
Right.
saddle. You're doing
Right.
not Western
Western
medicine.
medicine.
Western medicine, and it just it gives you very intense orgasms. Apparently, by the way,
that sounds fine. Yeah, that seems to me like the precursor to the what's that thing called, the cattle clamp?
So we're just Western themed.
Yeah,
Like we're having an orgy at Saddle
yeah.
Ranch
That
later.
seems more of like less intense. That seems less intense to me.
Right,
Yeah. No. It
instead of
seems like
Westworld.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Visual demonstration by Connor for those audio listeners.
Moving west down. Whoa.
Okay.
Anyways.
What
I
did
was-
you mean when? Oh, sorry. Do you have more to say?
No,
about
no,
the
that's it.
cattle?
I mean, that's really it. I was just curious. I just wanted to chat about that and
Okay.
bring it to light.
Thank you for bringing that.
Clearly, you haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I was.
Or her.
It did take me aback a little bit because I'm like, at what point, like, if you were to go home with this girl and, or like you guys go home with a guy from a bar and they because she's totally normal. She's a cool girl, and then you get there and she's like,
Did you go home with
She's
her?
actually
no,
coming here
we
later.
were just chatting, and I was like, at what point do you pull out this device? I'd be like, do you need to kill a bug or something? Like, what are you doing with that? And he's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm gonna put this on your balls.
How do you
I
work
think you
that
talked
in?
about it before. Communication is key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Or
key.
she would pull it out.
I think that's
Okay.
sexy. If she brought it out and she was kind of like, by the way, this is what this does. Are you interested? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously you'd say yes because look at you.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's as simple as
Curious,
that.
we could dive into that, whatever that nod was later.